Good morning, ladies and gents. It is just after 6 o'clock and it's already hot as balls out. We are on the move. We've got to try to rush and get this 15.8 done pretty early. In addition to that, we got to do 1.4 into town. And we have to do all that by probably like 1 o'clock because I have to try to make this post office before it closes so that I can get this new fucking tent, which is very needed. Mosquitoes were terrible this morning. As soon as I got out, I got fucking bombarded with them. I'm excited to get into Sierra City and get cleaned up and get a shower. I think we're gonna try to book a couple rooms if they're available. I think most of today is all downhill. I know they say that often, but it does actually look like it should be a nice and easy day as long as we don't have any nonsense to deal with. It should be pretty cruisy miles. Other than that, I slept okay last night. Didn't really get any editing done, so I'm a little behind on that stuff again, but hopefully we'll get caught up when we get into town. Must not be anything good. There's Fireball. Cookies. We are over 7 miles in and it's about 9 o'clock. So we're making good time here. Everything for the rest of the day is down. So this should work out smoothly as long as nothing crazy happens. It's fucking hot yet again. Probably gonna say that every day for a little while. Little updates. The foot is still not the best. I still have that bruise or whatever it is, you know, under the pad of my pinky toe. Both of my Achilles, you know, the skin's ripped off of them, so I'm still taping them up in the mornings. My Achilles tendon has been bothering me as well, mostly on my right foot. It's nothing really new for me. I've dealt with Achilles tendonitis in the past, but we're making do. I am liking these Topo Traverse shoes. The tread on them is just really great, and that's been the biggest thing that I've noticed, which I really like. Yeah, if they would just stop rubbing my heels raw, we would be in business. My tattoo is doing okay. It was not for a couple days. I believe I am allergic to Tegaderm, the dressing that they used over top of it. So it broke out really bad, and it got really red and inflamed, and just kind of looked like shit. So I took that dressing off. I've been trying to, you know, wash it every day and, you know, keep Aquaphor on it and all that, and it's starting to improve. But for a couple days there, I was a little worried. Okay, we are done with the trail for the day. We are out on this road. We have this 1.5-ish road walk to Sierra City, unless of course we can bum a ride from someone, but there isn't much traffic, which kind of sucks. It's fucking hot out here. Alright, we are here in Sierra City. This is the entire town pretty much. Got a little milkshake from the general store. It's fucking delicious. I got my package from the post office, so the new tent, we are good to go. So excited about that. I shipped my old one home. Not sure if I'm going to try to get it repaired or if I'm just going to keep it for sentimental reasons, but got a lot of miles on that thing and don't really want to just throw it away. But I think we're walking up here to like a cafe. I think it's the only like sit-down restaurant in the town, so hopefully we'll get some food. And we are going to be staying here at the Sierra City Hotel, but we can't check in until 3 o'clock. And I think it's just after noon, maybe 1, something like that. So we got some time to kill. And it is so fucking hot. I'm so glad I'm not hiking right now.
I got a message from I couldn't open it, but I saw it pop.
Today's episode of Hollywood Bitches about the prices of everything. This is my resupply for 3 days. It was $60. Whatevs. No other choice. Alright, I'm not sure exactly where we left off, but we got the resupply, the little general store here in Sierra City. Right across the street is the Sierra City Hotel, and it was a shit show to get in this place. Like, CC made reservations for all of our rooms online, but I guess it's not really a thing. He doesn't do online booking, even though that's what the guy told us to do. So we got here, we rang the doorbell, and he's like, he told us the check-in was at 3 o'clock. So we hung around the general store until close to 3. We came back, and he's like, oh no, these rooms ain't going to be ready anytime near 3 o'clock. And we're like, okay. He's like, I'll come get you whenever they're ready. So we just kind of hung around till he was ready for us. Then he comes out and he says, well, you didn't actually book a room because I don't book rooms online. I only do it in person, first come, first serve. So we were like, okay, what the fuck? And he's like, well, some spots opened up, we'll make it work, we'll make room for you. Which, okay, like, that's nice, I guess. But anyway, it was just like a fucking shit show, and it's so hot out, and we're just kind of hanging out all day. We're still in our fucking stinking ass clothes. Like, we need showers, we need to do laundry. Like, it's after 4 o'clock now, we just got in the room. And it's, I mean, it's a perfectly fine room, but it just turned into more of a day than I thought it was going to. But yeah, I'm about to get showered and we'll do the bucket laundry thing. They only have bucket laundry here, which is fine. We had to pay extra for it. There's no soap in the bathroom, so we had to go buy soap. Like, just stuff like that is just kind of annoying, but there aren't many other options here unless we wanted a tent behind the church, and then we're still shit out of luck with laundry and showers and all that. But anyway, things are finally coming together a little later than expected. We tried to go swimming at the river across the street as well, and I guess it's private property, like owned by the RV park or whatever, so we kind of got yelled at. We didn't get to go swimming. It's just kind of been not the most fun day, I guess. The restaurant that we ate at earlier is the only restaurant in this town, and they closed at 2 p.m. They usually close at 3, but they closed early because they were backed up on, food orders. So the only place that we could potentially eat tonight is across the street at the general store. There's a little restaurant, like the guy makes burritos and things like that, but I'm sure by the time we get done with laundry and showers, they're going to be closed up, so I don't know. Just, there's not a whole lot here. I think it would be a good town to pass by if you're able to carry more food or whatever, so. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm going to start getting cleaned up, and I'll check back in with y'all a little later. Alright, y'all, I think I'm going to say goodnight for today. It's starting to get late and we have an early morning tomorrow. I think we're planning to start around 6 so that we can beat some of this heat. The high tomorrow is like 97. So we want to get an early start, get a lot of the hiking done in the morning. This place that we're staying at is a little secretive. Or at least the owner is a little secretive. So I don't really want to throw the camera all around too much. Not for any particular reason. It's super cool in here. It's a sweet spot. I don't know how much he would want filmed. So I'm just going to leave it at that and catch up with you guys in the morning. We're going to plan to do mid-20s, somewhere in there. I think that's where we're going to try to stick for a while, mileage-wise, if we can beat this heat. So, try to get a good night's sleep tonight and get caught up on all my chores. And I will see you guys in the morning. I'm going to give a shout out to my boy Fargo, who is once again on the AT, as I understand it. I wish you luck out there and hope to see you in the future. Good night, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, fuckers. We are back on trail. We got up around 5, got our shit together, and Joey gave us a ride back to the trailhead. We were here by like 10 after 6, so we're just making our way up this first climb already. It's going to be a scorcher today, close to 100 degrees, and that was the plan, was to try to get a lot of the hiking done as early as we could. Had a pretty good night's sleep, just wish I could have got more of it. There wasn't really much fucking air conditioning, so it was a hot night for sure. I also got no videos uploaded. I let one go overnight and it was only like 30% this morning, so I just deleted that. So I'll have to get caught up once we get to Quincy. That'll be the next town stop, and I think we're figuring like 3 days for that. Today we will hit 1200, probably early this morning, so we will have to keep our eyes peeled for that. And the other goal today is to not fucking die. I made this because no one cares about the mileage after 1,000, we determined. 12 hundo.
No one cares.
So, if you saw my AT documentary, you remember like toward the beginning, right near the 100-mile marker, I found a bunch of beers under a tree that Nate left for me. This is one of those beers that he's kept in his fridge for the last 3 years for sentimental reasons. He mailed it to me with my tent, amongst other things. So I guess I'm going to drink it because I'm not going to carry it. I figured it'd be a good idea to shotgun it at the 1,200-mile marker.
It's 110 degrees today.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
And it's 7:43.
There's not going to be any of it
I know.
left.
Down the hatch.
Good work.
Oh yeah.
That was awful. We are making our way down from that big climb that we just finished. That was definitely the biggest climb of the day. It was like a few miles up. It was longer than I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't too bad. Very beautiful. It's not terribly hot yet, but it's getting there. Still early though. I think it's only like, I don't know, 10 o'clock? Yeah. But yeah, we dropped into like a forested area under the canopy for a little bit, and now we're kind of walking along this ridge. I assume it's going to be switchbacks on the way down, but there's a lake down here, and one of the far out comments says this is a good place to try to swindle food and drinks from people, especially on weekends, and today is Saturday, so I don't know how much swindling we'll do, but there's always hope. We filled up water from a little spring up on the peak there, and it's probably the coldest water that we've had in weeks. It's fucking ice cold. It's fucking awesome.
Store. It's like a bigger version of the thing in Sierra City. Yeah, but it also has a restaurant. It's like a restaurant. They're like cooking.
Took a break down at the campground down there. Not sure if it was lunch or a long morning snack break, but I ate all my food. Joey brought us cold sodas, cold beer. That was really nice. And now we're heading up another climb, and we're directly in the sun, and it's officially hot as fucking balls. It's going to be a rough afternoon, I think. But we're doing all right. We're staying hydrated.
Yeah.
I want to be one of those.
Bunch of people out on that lake down there. And I'm so jealous, man. Oh, fuck, I just got bit by something. I haven't had a whole lot to update y'all on today. We're just trudging along, sweating our asses off. But it could definitely be worse. I'll tell you what, I've really been missing home these last few days, especially since the 4th. Just thinking of all my friends and shit getting together, and I don't know if I've said this before or not, but it's really been like 5 years now since I've had a summer at home with my people. I mean, 2020 was COVID year, so we weren't doing shit then. 2021, I was on the AT. The last couple years, I was living in New York, and now I'm out here. So that's it's a lot of time to spend away, and a lot of things to miss out on. We're well over 20 for the day. I think we're shooting for 24 something. So we don't have much longer left. Considering the heat, we're fucking killing it today. I actually feel very good too. My body feels much better today than it has the past handful of days for sure. This is gorgeous. Look at that. I'm ready to get to camp. I'm getting hungry, and I'm really excited to set up this new tent. It's been a while since I've set a duplex up. It's essentially the same technique as a single person tent like mine, but you have a whole nother side. You have to use both trekking poles, obviously. So maybe I'll do a little time lapse of it depending on what this campsite looks like. Mount Washington. How the fuck did we get to the Whites? Alright, we're here at camp. It's all pretty packed up. 24 and DJ are here, so is fucking groceries. First time we've seen her in a while. There's some other people back there. So we're just gonna camp on this road. Just right in the shoulder here. Well, here it is. I forgot to do the fucking time lapse. I'll do it tomorrow or something, but you can see there's much more room for other activities and hanging out and sitting in there. This thing is used, like I said, my buddy had it. There's a couple patches in the bug mesh or whatever, but it's not too bad. I definitely don't have the pitch quite right. I'll have to play with it a little bit. It's been a while since I used one of these, but I'm happy with it. It's going to be really nice having the mesh on both sides too for better airflow. That's a huge win.
Whatever the next Quincy. Did you not want to stay there?
All right, everyone. I think that's it from me for the night. Everyone's kind of sleeping all around us, so I don't want to make a whole lot more noise. We had a good day, 24 and a half, I think. This is what we ended with, and considering it was fucking 100 degrees out, I say that we did a pretty good job. Had a double ramen for dinner, so that's always good.
Other than that, the flies are really bad here at where we're camping, so we're not going to hang out too much longer. I think we're all crawling into our tents now, and going to try to get to bed so that we can get at it early tomorrow. Tonight, I'm going to shout out Plus One because I got a friend request from him on Facebook. Plus One, I hope you're well. I hope things have been great since you got home, and yeah, it was a pleasure hiking with you for a little while. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Good night. I'll see you all in the morning.